this is where they put the altar Voitor and I painted. Beautiful work. I'm sure people won't forget the name Voitor anytime soon.
Cool. So this is where that ended up.
About that med...
Tell me you've got good news. I feel like I'm being ripped in half.
Here. If it's as strong as it smells, you'll be back in fine fettle in no time.
By all the saints, bless you. That looks like just the potion to set me right. Foy. It smells like you boiled an old boot with rotten garlic. But what have I got to lose? Hang on. It's really settling down.
Does it still hurt?
Not much. Kind of like a farmhand's pain. Ah, this is lovely. Lad, you saved my life. If there were more men like you, there'd be less crying girls in the world. Ah, what a relief. Greetings.
Yeah. Did Steniak come and see you? No. Was he supposed to?
God
I don't
bless.
think so.
Greetings.
He had some odd questions about Virginia. What do you mean? He asked if I'd ever been in the pantry with her, how many eggs she would take, stuff like that. Why would he ask things like that? He wouldn't tell
Greetings
us
to you.
I know you're watering down the monastery wine.
I beg your pardon?
Don't act like you didn't hear. You know exactly what I meant.
You feeling all right? Maybe you should lie down.
I saw your cellar,
What? But no one's allowed down there.
and I know exactly why. Now we're gonna have a little chat.
All right. But not here. Come with me, if anyone heard you.
Where are we going?
To the hop field. There's no one there now. No one will hear us.
Fine, let's go. But don't try anything.
I'm not stupid. come closer. I don't want to shout here.
So, what have you got to say about the wine?
Me? Nothing. And I'll make sure you don't say anything either.
And what if I don't keep quiet?
Oh, you will. One way or another.
That stick doesn't frighten me.
You haven't had a good hiding in a while, have you?
No, I haven't. And do you know
You
why?
know why?
I don't. And I don't care. Defend yourself. You're in for... Ah! Ah! Oof. Ugh. Ah! Ah! All right,
Ambush them
enough.
before they swing.
I clearly misjudged you.
I'd say so.
What do you want from me?
What did you take from Lejena's chest?
Take? Me?
Don't deny it. They saw you rummaging through her things.
What's Blazina got to do with all this anyway? Did that bitch tell you something?
Don't speak about her like that, you hear me? The poor girl might die. And anyway, why would she tell me anything?
Because she figured it out too. One time I forgot to lock the cellar door behind me and she caught me at it.
So that's why you lied about her? So no one would believe her if she gave you away? You're a right bastard, you know that?
Go to hell.
So what did you take from her chest then?
Well, this key.
Hand it over. Why did you take it in the first place? Do you even know what it's for?
It's for the monastery cellar.
You mean your cellar?
No, it's the key to the cellar under the monastery.
But how would Blazena get something like that? Women aren't even allowed in the monastery.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, Christ. And that's all you know?
That's it, I swear.
All right, I believe you. Now get out.
Wait! Promise me you won't tell the abbot about the wine. He'd have me hanged, or kicked out if I'm lucky. But if I stay here at the monastery, I could be useful to you.
How useful?
As the steward, I can get all sorts. Lockpicks and other handy things.
Fine. I'll keep it to myself. But now clear off.
starving? No. Oh no, balanced diet. It's when I'm eating. When I'm eating appropriately, not too much and not too little. Get a buff.
God be with you. Keep the peace, and we'll stay friends.
God be with you. How's the watch going?
What's this Marienburg of ours like? It's the biggest.
Greetings. What do you need?
You can see from miles
I heard you're doing combat training.
That's right. As a brother in arms, I see to it that our men are well prepared. Carl's the name.
I'm Henry. I've only just arrived in Sedlitz. I've come as a protector of Master Albich.
That's an honorable task. Guarding someone so important. You must be quite the fighter.
I can handle a weapon well enough. By the way, Slavek and Yeshek send their regards. I ran into them in the infirmary.
Don't even mention those two. I like them, but they never know when to stop. Always end up battered for no good reason. Anyway, if you'd like to train with us, you're more than welcome.
What are the rules?
We start with the short sword. It's a quick and effective weapon. Our men must wield it like an extension of their own arm. We use wooden weapons. I had to ban iron, or some of these blokes would have ended up killing each other. The duel lasts until one fighter lands enough hits on the other, or until one of them yields.
Let's go.
Excellent. Your first opponent will be Mark. We've recruited him this year in Moravian Pisek. He's...
Let's fight.
That was something.
Now that was a fight. You may have lost. However,
All right.
that's the...
Good day. Greetings to you too. Are you mad? You'll kill him.
Someone better hold me back.
My God, what are you doing? Great.
That was a fine fight to watch. You did with you at Master Albich's side. He's got...
Aye.
What about with a shield and axe? Want to show me what you've got?
Of course. A true warrior needs to handle every weapon.
That's right. Your next opponent will be John. He used to serve as a guard at the rat house for the bailiff in Yilemnitz. He's known to be a relentless sword.
You're a disgrace. executioner's sharpening his axe for you.
Yeah, fuck that.
You ought to be ashamed. Someone better hold me back.
Fuck you.
Your second victory. You're fighting damn well.
What now?
What would you say if I challenged you to a duel myself? I'd like to see what you're really made of. We'd fight with long swords. Langschwert is a noble weapon, fit for a true master. Will you accept my challenge?
Of course. It would be an honor to cross swords with you.
Glad to hear it. Then get ready.
Someone fighting.
Ah!
My God. What are you doing?
To get me like that, you're truly a master with the longsword.
I must say, I haven't had such a close fight in a long time.
Likewise, allow me to personally thank you. Everyone I've trained who managed to beat me in a duel, I've given a sword from our Order's armory. Let it be a token of your martial prowess. And remember, the Order is always looking for capable men.
I value your gift, Carl.
Cool, I got a
And
sword
thank
now.
you for the offer, but I can't go with you. I'm needed elsewhere.
And you're clearly one of those who keeps their word. But should you feel I still have something to teach you, I can pass on some of my combat experience. For now, though, you've earned a rest.
Thanks. And all the best to you.
God be with you.
Good day. Greetings to you too. Someone better hold me back.
How long have you been in the Order?
For as long as I can remember. My father wasn't the most warm-hearted man, but he was well aware of his sins. So as penance, he dedicated me to the Virgin Mary. I grew up in Komatau, but shortly after my confirmation, I was sent to the Order in Marienburg. That's a castle in Poland. The most beautiful I've ever seen.
That must have been hard, leaving home so young.
It was a relief. I only found my true family among the brothers of the Order.
What is your mission?
To fulfill Christ's teachings, of course. Soon we'll march to Poland to fight the infidels.
What can you tell me about Ludolf?
I would trust him with my life.
Is he strict with you?
He's above all fair. But yes, he needs to keep us in line. We have an important mission.
Greetings.
I'm looking forward to seeing my family. I've never been apart from them for this long.
Aye, but it'll be a while still. Rudolph is planning to head to Comatau.
You said you'd teach...
You showed what you can do in the arena. Now isn't the time.
Day.
Greetings to you too.
God be with you. Keep the peace, and we'll stay friends.
Greetings.
I'm always glad to see polite people like you. God be with you.
Jesus Christ be...
Brother Petramil?
Yes, and you are...
My name's Henry. I'm accompanying Albic of Unichov. The abbot said you'd show me around the monastery.
Of course. The monastery grounds are extensive, and I'm glad you're open to advice on getting around. Would you like to go now?
Yes, please.
Our monastery was the first Cistercian monastery in Bohemia, and is thus the mother of all our order's monasteries in these lands. This is the gate to the monastery. Within the monastery grounds, you'll find the workers' dwellings, farm buildings, and fish ponds. And on the far side of the monastery, we've got an orchard and gardens.
I saw quite a few knights here. Do they live here?
Those are brothers of the Teutonic Order. The abbot offered them lodging while they're gathering resources in Kuttenberg for their next campaign.
Sigismund, knights. The abbot really tries to help anyone, doesn't he?
The rule of Saint Benedict commands us to help those in need. But I doubt Benedict meant the needy dressed in silk and steel. This is the kitchen. From here, Salarius Julian oversees the state of the monastery stores and the meals for the brothers.
Good to know where to come if I get hungry.
Yes. But please, try not to speak with the other brothers too much.
Why not? Have they taken a vow of silence?
The rule of Saint Benedict encourages the cultivation of silence. The brothers shouldn't be chatting idly, but rather turning their minds to work and to God.
What if I need something?
In case of need, of course you may speak to them. But for ordinary tasks and objects, we've developed our own gestures. You don't need to learn them, though. As a guest, you won't need access to such things. Let's continue the tour. Please, follow me.
Excuse me.
This is our monastery library and scriptorium. Brother Crispin, our librarian, does a splendid job. Our collection may not be the largest, but it's exceptionally colorful.
Can I borrow any books here?
Yes, but please try not to take them out of the library. We already have trouble with brothers not returning them. I think I myself might have a forgotten volume or two in my cell.
Can I help with that?
That's up to Brother Crispin. But it's true he's overburdened and sorely short of time. Try asking him.
All right, I'll check with him. If Albic doesn't need me urgently.
That would be kind of you. So, let's move on. This is the chapter hall. Here, Abbot Jan receives important visitors and pilgrims.
You mean like when Sigismund came?
Of course. That was the most important visit, and duty of recent years.
And does he trouble you, being here?
Of course not. We vacated an entire wing for His Majesty and his retinue. So he'd be comfortable, and the monastery remained peaceful. Apart from the occasional excursion, we barely noticed him.
Have you had any other such visitors recently?
The king brought his closest attendants. Even his physician, whom the abbot, I believe, also asked for help.
2 royal physicians in one place. That's quite the coincidence.
Indeed. That's why I'm also curious why your master has come.
I'd like to know that too. But that's far above my station.
I understand. Sometimes it's best not to know, just to act. Let's continue the tour. Please, follow me. Next, we'll visit the beating heart of our monastery. Please, ignore the ongoing work. Welcome to the Church of the Assumption of the Virgin Mary. It's the pride of our monastery and the dominant landmark of the region.
I've been staring at it from Kuttenberg. I'm glad to finally get to see inside.
Let it serve as a reminder of who tended to the souls of the people of Kuttenberg for decades.
And do you think they need it?
It'll do them good. The townsfolk are building their own church outside the bounds of our parish. They claim they should choose who'll oversee their town.
Isn't that right, though? If they pick someone themselves, they're more likely to listen to it.
But what of tradition? Of glory? Of all the service we've given to the townspeople? Not to mention how much of Kuttenberg stands on land owned by the monastery.
Oh? Which part?
That's a matter for the monastery. Let's continue the tour. There's not much left now. Did you notice the cemetery by the monastery when you arrived?
Hard not to. It's enormous.
Yes. For a long time now, people have traveled even from far and wide to bury their loved ones here.
Why here, of all places?
Over a century ago, Abbot Heidenreich went on a pilgrimage to the Holy Land and brought back soil from Christ's tomb. Since then, people have come here in great numbers. After the plague and the wars of recent years, their numbers have only grown. We recently built the ossuary to have a place to lay the dead. These cells are reserved for brothers who hold an official position in the monastery.
Where does that gate lead?
To the garden surrounding the monastery. We'd prefer you didn't go there too much. That part of the garden lies beneath the wing occupied by His Majesty.
Why are they here, specifically?
The abbot's study is upstairs, so we can be close at hand.
And which cell is yours?
If you come through the garden gate, it's the first cell on the right. But I spend most of the day making rounds around the monastery, or assisting the abbot, who has his office above us.
Should we move on?
Please, this way. Next, I'll show you the abbot's chapel.
Won't the abbot mind?
Apparently not. The Right Reverend instructed me to give you as thorough a tour of the monastery as possible, including the chapel. He said ignorance mustn't hinder your ability to assist your master. The last part of our tour. This chapel is where the abbot himself prays. The painting above the altar shows Archangel Michael, weighing souls on a scale. We see sinners cast to hellish beasts and pious souls rising to the gates of heaven.
But if I buy indulgences, I can avoid hell, right?
For lesser sins, yes. Remember, indulgences only lighten your soul and shorten your time in purgatory. But no matter how much you give to the church, indulgences won't save you from mortal sin. I'll now take you to Master Albic in the infirmary. Please follow me. To the right is the gate to the wing now occupied by King Sigismund. Don't go near it. You won't get in. They don't wish to be disturbed. And if you walk past, please try to be quiet.
Wait, is King Sigismund actually there right now? That's crazy. It's like our mortal enemy.
And here's the infirmary, where you'll find Master Albic. Anything else you'd like to ask?
Are there any other interesting places you haven't shown me?
What exactly are you helping Master Albic with?
I'm mainly accompanying him and trying to learn as much as I can along the way.
In that case, I'd recommend having a closer look at the cathedral. The master glaziers are repairing a window. Their craft might interest you.
Are there places I'm not allowed?
Aside from the wing occupied by King Sigismund, the abbot has granted you access to the whole monastery. But again, I ask you, only speak to the brothers when absolutely necessary.
I'd say I know everything I need. I'll go and check what Master Albic needs.
Good luck. And God be with you.
And with you. About that person...
Yes?
Can you remind me of where you...
They were carrying me along the path by the ponds. I got caught on some bush, and as they yanked me around, they must have shaken it loose. It was near that well.
All right.
Thanks, Hen. That's our little June. One more.
That looks like Slavek's purse. I should return it to him.
I'm always glad to see polite people like you.
Oh, the Decameron? I watched the show, the Decameron. It's pretty funny. So I didn't know it was based on this story. It's a real story from the medieval times. That's cool. It's pretty brutal though, but it's got comedic elements.
Good day.
Kitty! Kitty!
That cat. Kitty.
Good day to you.
Your brother Crispin, right? I'm here about Yaroslav. I heard he works here as a translator.
Ah, yes. Poor Yaroslav. I pray daily for his recovery. God has blessed him with an extraordinary talent and a sharp mind. It would be a terrible loss But no. Such thoughts help no one. And who are you, anyway?
My name is Henry. I'm helping Master Albic in the infirmary.
Very well. What do you want to know about Yaroslav?
Where did Yaroslav work?
Here in the scriptorium, of course. You'll find his usual place right by the entrance. But be careful. He's got something unfinished there. He's spent so much time on it that it must be nearly done by now. It'd be a shame to ruin it just before completion.
Well, it might still take a while. I looked through the book and it's almost empty.
Nonsense. Yaroslav's been working on it for weeks. I thought I'd have to start supplying ink by the bucket for him. He's probably got the rest of the pages tucked away somewhere.
Well, if you say so. Could you tell me, please, where he was staying?
He has a cell in the dormitory upstairs. Go up the stairs in front of the scriptorium and turn right. Then it's the 5th cell from the door.
Thanks. I'll take a look. What exactly was Yaroslav doing here?
He's working on a translation of a book that came to us all the way from Genoa. While he was well, he spoke of nothing else. He knows Latin, Italian, and French. And thanks to his work, we have several valuable translated volumes in the library.
What book was he translating?
It's called the Decameron.
And what's the Decameron about?
I've not read it myself. I'm not as well versed in Italian as Yaroslav. I was waiting for him to finish the translation, but he spoke of it as a groundbreaking work of indescribable value. He even believed it might one day uplift the Christian people beyond their worldly suffering. He was so excited he barely ate or slept, just kept working. I thought it best to let him focus solely on the translation and assigned his other duties to others.
Who here knew Yaroslav best?
Most likely, Brother Celestine. He helps with copying books too, though he doesn't have nearly the same talent.
Celestine, you say? I should speak to him. Thanks.
Till we meet again. of it all.
That sounds beautiful. Aye. It's the finest castle I've ever seen. And I've been to a few. The Poles are trying to take this marvel from us. Aye, but let them try. God's on our side. See you later.
Safe travels.
Not much here. So that's why the Confessor wanted flowers from me. You must like them. More flowers. Where the hell did the Confessor get so many valuables? Something doesn't add up here.
He likes pretty things.
God be with you. Keep the peace, and we'll stay friends.
Greetings.
Creator of heaven and earth, we praise you.
What do you know about Brother Yaroslav? The librarian said you knew him better than anyone.
That's right. We joined the monastery at the same time and just got on somehow.
Do you know all the places he's been in the monastery?
Why are you even asking?
Master Albic put me up to it. He's treating him now. He said it might help if we knew more about Yaroslav.
I see. And how is he? Is the treatment working?
It's not looking good so far. He's still delirious. Barely
God have mercy.
If you tell me what you know about him, it might help him.
What did you want to know?
How does Yaroslav...
Same as all of us. Work, prayer, studying the scriptures, and Yaroslav is completely immersed in his books. He's currently translating a new one from Italian. It's called the Decameron. He often stays in the scriptorum late into the night because of it. Shows up for morning prayers with his hands, sometimes even his nose, stained with ink.
Does anyone spend a lot of time with him in the scriptorium?
Not really. None of us is as deeply immersed in that work as Yaroslav. He's found his divine calling.
What's the matter? You're suddenly all prickly.
I just don't like where this is going. Yaroslav just works hard, that's all. There's nothing wrong with that.
Sounds more like you're hiding something from me. And I think I might have hit on something, eh?
You don't know a thing.
For heaven's sake, Yaroslav's life is on the line. And your stubborn silence is only making things worse. Hasn't that occurred to you?
This has nothing to do with the illness anyway.
How can you know that? Are you a physician?
No.
Well then, Albic sees a connection, so at least trust him. And tell me everything you know.
Oh dear. Promise you really won't tell anyone.
Word of honor. Now talk.
All right. I just hope Yaroslav forgives me. One night, he accidentally woke me. The door to his cell creaks horribly. I already suspected his translation was taking oddly long, so I followed him that night. At first, it looked like he was heading to the scriptorium, but after he went down the stairs, he turned right and went down into the cellars. But when I went in after him, I couldn't see him anymore. I lost him in the dark.
So far, the guy that I was talking to about the host that has laborers and carpenters, like the supervisor, he was watering down wine, and we caught him. And we needed to inquire more about the lady that worked for him that's sick. So, so we confronted him about the watering down, and he asked us to follow him to the hop trees, where he just pretty much ambushed us and tried to silence us by trying to kill us. But we beat it. I beat the shit. Even though I didn't have a sword, he was backed into the wall. So even though, so I just like pinned him to the wall, started wailing on him, and then beat him up. And he was like, "Okay, you know." He just you know, asked me anything. So we're gonna use him when we need him. But he told me more about the lady. It was that she caught him stealing, or sorry, she caught him watering. That's why he bought her silence, and I think. But he did steal something from her chest, which was a key to the monastery. So she has been sneaking into the monastery. We still don't know why that lady that works for him sneaks into the monastery. Maybe she's looking at one of the priests, maybe, I don't know, most likely, but we don't know yet. Now I'm inquiring about the guy that wants flowers. I still have to give him flowers, but it looks like he worked as the scriptorium, and he was translating a book that was in Italian, and he's translating the book, and it's called the Decameron. I'm sure you heard of it. It's a real story, the Decameron. There's even a show on Netflix about the Decameron. But yeah, so he's working on the Decameron, but then this guy, we're just confronting this guy because he knows him quite a bit. So we're like, why is he taking so long with his book? And he hasn't been doing that really, so what's he been up to? And then we kind of called him out on it. So now he's saying, as you can see, he's like, oh, well, I was following him because I was curious why is he acting strange? Okay, so it's like, where do you go?
And you've no idea where he might have gone?
Not a clue. As far as I know, it's just barrels of wine down there. And empty wine barrels.
Oh, and we also went to the barracks that's like down the hill here. And I got a sword. I actually got a sword because I won a competition of wood fighting, swords and axes, and I was fighting and beating the contestants, and so he gifted me a real sword. So now I'm not completely defenseless. Although my clothes are kind of getting torn apart a little. They're losing durability.
There's just one more thing I'd like to know. Has Yaroslav spoken to Brother Stephen recently? About confession, maybe?
I don't think so. Yaroslav doesn't neglect prayer or fasting, but he only rarely resorts to confession.
So you mean he sins, but avoids confessing it?
He hardly sees anything as sin. How can I put it? He chose a life of asceticism, but he's not afraid to live. He once said, why would God create the world if he didn't want man to discover it?
They're not gonna like when he finishes the Decameron, because like, the Decameron was banned by the church because later because of it has an anti-church stance, but they don't know that yet, not until they actually read it. What else did I do? Oh yeah, I crafted the right recipe for that girl that was like had stomach pains, and I gave her an anti-inflammatory, so this time she won't shit her pants. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back.
And where exactly did you lose him? In the cellars?
In the corridor leading to the scriptorium, at the passage to the stairs to the lower level.
Why didn't you want to tell?
Because I just don't want Yaroslav to get expelled from the monastery.
Just for going to the cellar? That doesn't mean anything.
What if he was meeting someone down there? Someone no one's supposed to see him with.
What, like a woman?
Well, I once saw him standing in the monastery doorway with some wench, and they looked like they were having a grand old chat.
The wench you saw Yaroslav with, was her name Blazhena? Because she's now in the infirmary with that same illness.
I don't know. I was mainly looking at Yaroslav. I don't even know any of the maids by name.
Oh, I'm willing to bet it was her.
That's enough for now.
Oh, you know what else, Nick? The painting that the guy did that he finished is in this monastery. We saw it. We're like, oh shit, it's Wojta's painting, finished painting. They won't forget his name anytime soon, he said.
Jesus Christ be praised.
Blazhena's room. I have no idea where I can sleep either.
What a relief. It's fine.
I'm sorry.
Oh. No more shit in your pants.
Aye, so I've heard. No talking to her either. She just kept babbling incoherently.
Oh, upstairs. Here.
Greetings to you.
No. Was he supposed to?
I don't think so. He had some odd...
Ooh, get cut.
That was a close call. Could almost hear the angels coming.
Where is... Oh, like this. So this is the sick woman's room that I'm investigating now.
That's a lot
She's
of
got,
coin.
she's got lockpicks too.
Suspiciously much for a common maid.
Common maid. Yeah, she's got a lot of coin. Key to the pantry. What's that? Ah! Okay, so I got a key. In the pantry and the basement. Oh, wait, I don't need to go there. I've already figured out. What the guy was doing. This was if I still didn't know. That he was watering down wine. Monastery cellar, Yugoslav belongings. Oh, and I still need to give that one sick guy, Yugoslav, his flowers. Do I have flowers?
Greetings to you.
What kind of flowers would he like? I mean, someone's looking around. What for? Let's go back in.
Oh, another cistern. And I still don't know where that water is coming from. Here in the middle of the monastery.
Rebuscavo de Esquivo de. Oh shit, how do I get down to the cellar again? I think I found that once. I don't know the way back down. It's gotta be this way. Yeah, there we go, cellar. The cellar's hiding all kinds of secrets. Oh, bats! Bats? Batmans? Who's there? Hear that? Ominous music. Beautiful down there.
This must be where Yaroslav got lost when Celestin followed him. There's wine in the air. Someone must have spilled a cask. Someone's walked through the spilled wine.
So that priest followed him and got lost, and that guy he was following, that one of the sick guys. Okay, he's got his hidden room.
What the? Hey! How did you get in here? And who are you?
I'm trying to find out more about the 3 sick people in the infirmary. And all the signs led me right here.
Christ's precious passion. May the Lord forgive us.
Forgive you for what? And who even are you?
Wojtek. We were, writing a book here. All of us.
What book are you talking about? You don't mean the Decameron?
Oh no. Yaroslav finished that one long ago.
What are you on about? The book on his lectern in the scriptorium is almost empty.
When Yaroslav started translating the Decameron, he soon realized what it was really about. He became afraid that if Brother Crispin, or, God forbid, the abbot, found out, they'd forbid him to continue the translation. They might even have the book destroyed. What a loss that would be. So once he'd finished the translation, he hid it down here instead.
They would do that because they wouldn't like it, the finished version.
So, what's the Decameron actually about?
That's not such an easy question. And you don't look like someone who came here to talk about literature.
Then at least tell me why Yaroslav was afraid to hand over the book.
Because it represents a new way of thinking. It doesn't focus so much on our Lord, but more on man. On human virtues, vices, good and bad intentions, and all the forms of love.
Really? All of them?
All of them. Mind you, the book pokes fun at the church a little.
And you, as servants of God, were fine with that? It mocks your faith.
I said the church, not God. There's a difference, even if not everyone wants to see it.
Right. So what was Yaroslav working on down here then?
The Decameron left a strong
logical
impression
from
on him. He decided to write a book of his own, in the same spirit, to celebrate what is as valuable to man as love, or the spiritual life. He later asked Brother Ernest and me to work on the book together.
Who exactly is Ernest? I don't think I've met him.
One of the older brothers. He's in charge of all the building and repairs in the monastery.
And do you know if he might have fallen ill too?
No idea. But now that you mention it, I haven't seen him for a while. And when I think how Yaroslav and Blazina are doing...
I'd best go and check on him myself. Where's his cell?
It's one of those under the abbot's quarters. The middle one on the right, if you're facing from the courtyard.
And what exactly did Yaroslav want to write about?
About humor, wit, laughter. About everything that can make a person laugh.
I like that. I enjoy a good laugh just about any time.
Then you and he would have got on well. Yaroslav believed that a sense of humor could help a person in hard times just as much as strong faith could.
There's something to that. Who knows how I'd have ended up if I hadn't been able to laugh at myself from time to time.
Just like Yaroslav said, laughter and humor are gifts from our Lord, among the mightiest. But the brothers probably wouldn't see it that way. That's why we met and worked in secret. Sometimes we'd write all night, other times we'd get into heated debates. And sometimes we just tried to outdo each other with witty sayings.
So, basically you were sitting down here telling jokes all night?
Among other things.
And they clown
but
each other.
mostly we were working.
Bet they don't want to get in trouble by the church for engaging in such debaucheries.
Go on then. Tell me one of the jokes you came up with.
Now? All right then.
That's right, put him on the spot. Be funny.
Here's one. Do you know why monks lie down in the meadow among the sheep? Because they're waiting for the good shepherd.
Stupid.
Tell me another one.
How does an astrologer flag down a wagon?
No idea.
By his sign.
Stupid.
Tell me another one.
So I went to see the apothecary, but I didn't like him at all. He was totally apathetic.
Oh.
The kitchen lad complains to his master. The cellar's terribly damp. How do you know? Asks the master. And the lad replies, yesterday, a fish got caught in the mousetrap.
Tell me another one.
The brothers are praying when suddenly the candle goes out. The novice gasps, "It's a sign." The older brother says, "Yes, that someone's breathing too hard." What book has the most leaves in it? A herbarium, of course.
Oh my god.
Brother Julian cooks fish every Friday and calls it fasting. We just call it a test of faith.
Well, that one was a bit dry.
So was Christ when he walked on water.
Stupid. Shut up. Tell me another.
Tell me. A knight goes to confession and tells the priest, "I feel a great weight on me that won't let me sleep at night." The priest replies, "Have you tried taking off your armor before going to bed?"
There's gotta be an end to these ones. He's got to tell me what.
What were the last words of St. Lawrence when Emperor Valerian had him roasted alive on a grate? Turn me over. I'm done on this side.
Tell me another one.
5 clergymen meet, and they've nothing to tell each other. Because they all turned up.
Alright.
Tell me another one.
Some of our brothers have a lot in common with God when they're working. Everyone knows they exist, but no one's ever seen them. What do you call it when someone robs a storeroom full of pulses, but then repents and puts everything back? Appeasement.
Some dad jokes everywhere.
Why doesn't the monastery's rooster crow? Because he's taken a vow of silence too.
Oh, shut up. There we go.
Oh, shame. I was hoping to hear a few more.
I should get a trophy for that.
But once Yaroslav gets better, we're bound.
Who helped write your book?
Me, obviously Yaroslav, and Brother Ernest, and also Blazina.
Oh, so that's why she's here. She sneaks in here. She's helping write the book of jokes.
And what was Blazina doing here? She's a maid. She probably can't write. And women aren't allowed in the monastery, are they?
I didn't get it at first either. Why Yaroslav brought her here. If anyone had found out, the abbot would have thrown us all out. But I soon understood. Humor isn't just for the educated or wealthy, let alone just for men. Laughter belongs to everyone. How could we grasp its breadth with just our limited experience?
So, this isn't about any sin? Blažena's just funny?
More than that. Her laughter, sense of humor, her knack for knowing when to make a joke. It's a true gift from God.
Nah, it's just how a common working person lives their life. You wouldn't know because you're a priest, but that's how regular work is down at the mill, at the warehouse, everywhere. Pass the time, just clowning around, joking around. So it must have come in as a surprise to see someone that's more extroverted, kind of bringing something to the table when it comes to jokes. You don't feel it?
And how are you feeling, anyway? Are you alright?
Yes, at least for now.
No symptoms? Weakness, rash, fever, anything?
Nothing like that, I swear.
If you start feeling
Itchy
bad,
butt.
report to the infirmary at once. Understood?
Of course.
Make sure you wipe your ass.
What about the elder confessor, Stephen? Was he never part of this?
He's got nothing to do with it. He doesn't know a thing. Unless someone slipped up during confession.
How long have you been meeting him?
Since the start of summer.
So at least 30 days?
Roughly. I don't remember exactly. Sorry.
Where did you say Brother Ernest?
It's one of those under the abbot's quarters. The middle one on the right, if you're facing from the court.
I've heard enough.
Wait. What about...
I told you, if you're not feeling well, go to the infirmary. Albic will take care of you. Don't worry.
I meant our book. Please, don't tell the abbot about it. We weren't doing anything wrong. But if he found out, he'd throw us out.
Nah,
Why
I'm
would
not
I
gonna
tell
tell
him?
him.
You didn't do anything wrong here.
Thank you. And may God protect you.
They can stuff it, huh?
It's damp. Chilly. But the air is clean. If the disease really spreads through foul air, then they must have caught it somewhere else.
I mean, she's been coming here
Excuse
for 30 days. I don't think she caught it here. And then this guy's not sick. I'm not reading all that. But I get experience points in speech. Again, thinks I'm reading it. Oh, should I take a swig? I need to fix my clothes. This cellar's incredibly huge. Nighthawk, yes please. Some schnapes, okay. Schnapies. Snaps. Okay, so that's just the other side. Upstairs this stays back up. What? Open. Take something. The monastery secret? The fuck? All that shit. Does it show up as stolen? Oh no, it doesn't. That's cool. I can just... shit. Man, oh man. Guessing this is just the other side.
That's still alright. It'd be worse if you already had 3 months.
What's this? Playing dice at a monastery? Now what would the Lord think?
We're not playing dice. This is a spiritual disputation. We're discussing sacred numbers.
Lord, let this man have a short memory and forget what he's seen here.
I can just see the abbot blessing this disputation, and God threw 3 wands and saw that it was good.
The abbot only blessed fasting and above all silence. He fears illness just from anyone coughing in the choir.
Please, brother. The abbot doesn't know about this, and he doesn't have to, does he?
Besides, judging by the looks of you, brother, you seem like you're a playful soul yourself. What do you say? One more round before we, repent?
I'd rather not. I've made my mistake.
Then at least don't...
What he said. Let the abbot say bliss... Thank you, Lord.
Careful.
It must be because I didn't just pray out of duty this morning.
Oh boy. No. Come on. No.
Careful. I'm sorry.
Shit. What am I gonna do?
Careful.
Oh, finally. Just leads back up, but okay, so is that the end of the cellar? Just loop around and then Been there, been there. It's them. Oh, there's a way up here too. Okay. Alright. They could cover the cellar. My shoes are damaged. They're just falling apart and shit. How do I get in?
I'm sorry.
It's higher up? Oh, okay. So here. The cells. You started playing yesterday, that entire game, or that DLC? This DLC is pretty cool. Oh yeah, yeah, don't get any spoilers. Have fun. Old cellar plans. Yeah, this game's great, man. And I hear they're working on another game, Thanks a lot there, buddy. I look forward for the next game. I saw on their news that they're making a third Kingdom Come. I haven't even finished this one though. I haven't even finished the main story yet. I'm just doing the DLCs. I can never understand these maps. So we're done with that. Probably have to investigate this map. What's this? Nothing. Okay. I need to find a tailor. Stinky shoes are falling apart. I don't know what to do about that. Oh, he probably wants this. The guy that wants flowers. Oh shit, what the fuck?
I'm too late.
Ah, if I was faster, would I have, like, made it in time?
Rash. Same as the sick in the infirmary. He died sooner, so he must have been the first to catch it.
No, I wouldn't have been able to save him. Is there anything in him?
Some building plans.
It's like a church, and underneath, probably a crypt. I should tell Albic about this.
They unearthed something from underground. Did they find the Great Cthulhu? Some stinky demons, and they got the plague. Strong fox. There's a lot of timed quests in this game. I wonder if I actually would have made it in time to keep him alive, but I don't think I would have. It sounds like he died. He caught it first, so he would have died anyway. But I don't know. I don't know which ones you're supposed to do first.
Glad to see polite people like you.
He's dead in there, broskies. Insult.
Greetings, Master Guard.
Look at him. He's dead. You don't care. Broski doskies. Oh, look, there it is, Nick. No, that's not the painting, my bad. It's a different one. Oh. Okay, now we can go to this guy. Actually, I got your purse, young lady.
About that purse of yours.
Yes? Did you find it?
I did. It was lying...
Really?
Here you are.
That's the one! Thanks, Henry. Here, this for you, for your help. Without that purse, I'd be a beggar. Not much of a reward, I know. You'll probably earn more working with Master Al... Oh. You know what? I'll teach you a trick I picked up recently. Might come in handy one day.
A trick, eh? Go on, then.
When a bigger bloke comes charging at you, move quickly to the side and stick out your elbow. Aim just under the ribs. It's a tender spot. If you land it, he'll fold like a sack, wheezing like an old nag.
Thanks. I'll remember that.
Unarmed combat technique. Okay, was it? No.
Where's the confessor?
Hey, he's gone. I was gonna give him some flowers.
I saw you came here with Master Albic. I suppose that would make you his assistant?
Yes, I suppose my name is Henry.
Pleased to meet you. I'm Benedict the Novice, but I reckon the abbot already told you that.
Yes. He said you would show us to our lodging, as well as the infirmary.
Your room is at the other end of the infirmary. It'll be the door on the left. There's an alchemy workshop in the other room. Master Albic should find everything he needs, though if he needs any fresh herbs, there's also the monastery's garden. Brother Joachim, our herbalist, would be more than happy to...
Good to know. Will you tell me more about yours?
I can try.
How did you get to the monastery?
Well, I walked. Or do you mean why I entered the abbey? Very well. My parents are long dead, but I have 3 older brothers as well as 2 sisters. That is, I had 3, but one of them didn't live to see her first birthday. Nonetheless, I was born 6th. You see, I'm not a fighter, so I didn't join the army, and after paying for my sister's weddings, I couldn't afford to go to university.
So you had no choice?
Something like that. But I'm happy to be here. In just under 2 years, I've learnt many things. Perhaps the Lord will provide, and one day I'll be in charge of the entire hospital.
What did you do before you joined the abbey?
When my parents were still alive, I cared for them. And when they died, I started my postulancy.
And why did you have to care for them? You have a lot of siblings.
My sisters got married, my brothers left to search for work, and we never saw them again. My parents had nobody else left.
It was kind of you to take on that responsibility.
I didn't think of it as a responsibility. It just seemed like the right thing to do.
So you were with your parents until they...
Until they died. It was really challenging for me. But I feel it helped me discover my calling.
Caring for the sick, you mean?
Yes,
Why do you work at the infirmary, of all places?
it's my divine calling.
What do you mean, divine calling?
The Lord chose me to become a healer, but he allowed me to learn through life and discover things for myself.
Your divine calling is washing the sick.
Not just that, I mix potions, change the bedding, keep inventory of what's been used each day and what's needed for the next. And when I have some free time, I search the scriptorium for books on alchemy. There's a bunch of old tomes there full of long-forgotten recipes. I'm boring you, aren't I? Forgive me.
How did you discover you were supposed to become a healer?
I came to realize diseases don't cause me fear or aversion. Or compassion, for that matter.
But isn't that natural? When you see someone suffering, you shouldn't just be completely indifferent.
Imagine you have a stoneworker with a crushed foot come in. Bones poking out and bleeding like a stuck pig. Is it better to comfort him, or to decide in time that he'll probably lose the foot anyway, tourniquet the wound, and go and get a sword?
I mean, you can do both. There's that physical healing, then there's mental healing. Sounds like you're in the right place, yeah. He lacks compassion, which I guess it's effective for him to be able to stomach what comes with the work of being a sawbones. But he's borderline onto the what is that term when they don't have empathy and they because they find it so fascinating they just kind of lack empathy. It's he's like a little bit of a sociopath or what? Sounds like
you're scaring me a bit, to tell the truth.
You're not the first person to say that, but don't think I particularly
mostly
enjoy cutting off limbs or
I don't
bleeding people.
agree with your
I'm just
description of reasoning of why you need to lack compassion. I guess you don't lack compassion, but you don't need to. You don't need to explain it logically. It's just that's just you. You can't say it's not necessary to have compassion.
If I ever need my wounds treated, can I come to you?
Of course. It's my job after all. I'm here most days, so you know where to find me.
I think I need some treating.
Is that so? You don't seem to be suffering too much. Forgive me, I have much
I
to
said treat me. I want to see what you're made of. Boses.
You mentioned you know the herbalist.
Don't think we're old friends or something of the like. When Zach
I see. I found another infect.
You're not the only one. While you were gone, they brought in several. So, where's your...
With the Lord now. I found him too late.
Lord have mercy. Do you at least know who it was?
One of the monks. His name was Ernest.
That's the second death today. Let's hope it's the last. The confessor's dead. Old Stephen.
Oh, he's dead. I can't give him his flowers.
Don't blame yourself.
Maybe I could have if I
I'm sure
didn't
you did
progress
everything
the
you
story.
could to help him.
We tried. But sometimes there's just nothing we can do. At least we know he's no longer suffering. And what about you? Did you find out anything about the others who are sick? Do they have anything in common?
I found some jewelry in Stephen's cell. It looked quite old.
Jewelry?
That's the only thing we can't explain right now.
Stolen it. But given how strict he was about the seal of confession, it doesn't seem likely. Maybe someone else stole it. But guilt caught up with him, and he gave it to Stephen during confession.
Maybe. But surely we'd have heard about such a theft by now. Unless...
They stole it from someone who can't tell anyone anymore. Do you think we've got a murderer here?
I've no idea. It's all just guesswork.
I found out that Ernest, Yaroslav and Blazena were meeting regularly.
Oh shit, why are we
There's a
telling
secret
him?
copying workshop in the cellar.
I didn't want to tell him that.
But why?
What? I didn't chose
What
to.
in God's name was she doing there?
I didn't want to tell him that. Why did you tell him? I was just gonna avoid that. I mean, it didn't sound relevant to the sickness because there's something else going on, especially when they're this underground project or whatever. Plus, it doesn't explain that jewelry that he had on him. Has nothing to do with the secret meetings. I'll give him the main points. I'm not trying to fucking tell him them.
Well, it's a long story, but I know for sure they were meeting down there. Those three from the infirmary, and the overseer I found dead.
Very well. I believe you. That explains why those three got infected. Do you think it happened in their workshop? Did you notice dampness, mold, any strange smell or bad air?
Nothing like that. It was damp, but the air was otherwise clean.
In that case, someone...
But that's the problem, though. I don't think that's the reason they're infected, all three, because then that one guy there would have been infected too, but he's not.
First, it would make sense.
Or maybe the illness just killed him faster because he was older. Like the confessor.
That's possible too.
So, what are we going to do now?
We'll go to the abbot. You, Zacharias, and I. This is getting out of hand, and the number of sick keeps rising.
To the abbot? Right now?
You think waiting will solve anything?
You've all come. That can't mean anything good.
The truth is, more are falling ill and the infirmary's filling up fast.
We're trying to give them all they need. But soon there'll be no beds and they'll have to lie on the floor.
How many have died?
The old confessor, Brother Stephen.
And Brother Ernest, too.
Ernest?
He died in his cell. No one even knew he'd fallen ill.
So, it started then.
Ernest wasn't treated. Even mild illness can be deadly without care.
And Stephen's age didn't help either.
When the Black Death last swept the town, it also started slowly. The old, the sick, those no one missed were the first to die. And then we couldn't even bury the dead in time, let alone give them the last rites. Now, the Lord is punishing us for it.
We do have some good news. With Henry's help, we might soon uncover where the infection's coming from.
We're keeping the scriptorium here.
We know that Brother Yaroslav and that maid both met with Ernest. So the illness must have spread between them.
They all met? Even the maid? Why?
Well, I didn't mean they were all together at the same time. Just that both Yaroslav and Blazhena had encounters with Ernest.
Why would a maid be meeting with Ernest? That makes no sense.
Ernest never left the monastery grounds.
He did, in fact. Fairly often. He was one of the few allowed out for work reasons.
Then they must have run into each other by chance, somewhere outside.
Very well, then.
Just breathing the same foul air as someone infected for a while puts you at risk.
And since I found Ernest already dead, we believe he's the one who brought the sickness among the others. If he was the first to die, then he must have been the first to catch it, right?
But where did he catch it?
I don't know yet, Father. But I have certain suspicions.
Underground, somehow, yeah.
What was his job in the monastery?
Ernest oversaw all building and repair work in the monastery.
And what had he been working on lately?
He'd been supervising repairs in the church. A floor had collapsed above the crypt recently. He was assigning tasks to laborers and overseeing the work.
Which crypt do you mean?
Some important nobles are buried there. But most of all, it's the tomb of my predecessors. May their souls rest in peace.
Oh, there it is.
Might be the source of the foul air. The illness could have spread from the exposed crypt.
He's been touching dead people. They probably have a sickness with him. Oh shit, we shouldn't go in there. We have to.
I ought to go into the church and inspect everything thoroughly. Especially that crypt.
That's not a good idea. If the illness is really spreading from there,
yeah, that's what I
no
thought.
one should go in.
I understand your concern, Zacharias.
Oh shit, are we still gonna go in?
Henry is right. At this point, it's just a supposition, and we must put it to the test.
Enough. What nonsense is this? No
What?
one's going into that crypt. The disease is spreading. The infirmary is full. We've already got 2 dead.
Father, I understand you're afraid, but
Afraid? I'm not afraid. I bear responsibility for the whole monastery, for every living soul. And it's my God-given duty to do everything I can to protect them from the plague.
Father, wait. Just give us a day. 2 at most. I'll just find out where the sickness came from.
You won't get another hour. The monastery is to be sealed. No one goes in, no one comes out. All the monks are to withdraw to their cells.
What about us? You want to keep us here against our will?
I don't want to, but I must. And at the same time,
he wasn't going to let us
humbly
leave.
ask for your help. Believe me, you'll be repaid when the time is right. You came to me with a certain request. Help me, you may consider it granted.
It's for the best, Albec. Even if it turns out not to be the plague, it's still a deadly illness, and we're within sight of the town. If it spreads to Kuttenberg, it'd be a disaster.
I know. But as you wish. I'm sorry, Henry, but I'm afraid we have no choice.
Oh man, cutscene. Can I at least get a Plague Doctor's mask? Oh, finally visiting this graveyard and the crypts.
Tibi Domine, fratrum nostrum, militer commendamus, ut quem in hac vita mortali, immenso semper es prosecutus amore, nunc malis omnibus liberatum, in requiem in gredi iubias sempiterna. Tuam ergo clementium de pecamur, ut via prima iam transierunt, illum in paradisum tum begnine perducas, ubi neque luctus, neque clamor, neque dolor erit ultra. Sed pax et gaudium, Filio tuo et Spiritus Sancto, in saecula saeculorum. Amen.
We're on lockdown. We're on lockdown. Look at them wearing green.
Well, now. This whole situation keeps getting worse. How am I meant to treat a disease I know almost nothing about? This can't end well.
And what do you suggest? The abbot's forbidden us from going anywhere outside the infirmary.
Not only that, He's had the monastery gates shut. No one's allowed in.
Or out. Ludolf's men are even patrolling the grounds. We're literally imprisoned.
Still, something must be done. The beds are nearly full, and there's not endless space on the floor either.
Henry, I know I've no right to ask this of you.
If there's anything I can do to help, tell me. The sooner well, you manage to get this sickness under control, the better for everyone.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Well now. And here you were acting like you'd been forced to take that assistant on against your will.
Actually, that was the case. But let's get to the point.
But he likes me now.
Search the church crypt.
He's my buddy.
If there's a plague grave down there, uncovered by that collapse, then at least we'll know for sure.
But surely no one would have buried plague victims there. That's where the abbot's tombs are.
I'm not looking to confirm it. On the contrary, I want to rule it out. I still don't believe we're dealing with plague. I'll stay here.
That's why you have to do it. You gotta roll things out
Let me
rather than
assist
trying to
you,
confirm.
Friend.
Thank you. I appreciate that. There's enough work here for the both of us. Henry, try speaking with the workers repairing the collapsed floor. In the best case, they might have noticed something. In the worst case, they'll already be showing symptoms of the disease.
And how do I get there? I'm not even supposed to poke my nose outside. The knights are patrolling the grounds.
If they catch him wandering somewhere he shouldn't be, they'll have him thrown out.
And the abbot will find out we're investigating the source of the outbreak despite his explicit orders. But this is about lives. Henry, I believe you can do it. But still, be careful.
Oh, time to sneak around.
Right. It's just... I wouldn't want to catch it too.
That's understandable. It's a risk. No lie. Try not to linger around the crypt more than necessary.
I've just had another thought. In Italy, physicians wear a kind of hood with a mask.
There it is.
It
Yep.
protects them from foul air and perhaps
That's what I
even
wanted.
the
That's what I was
plague.
getting at.
True. I've heard the same in Padua.
Give me that plague mask.
Good. But where am I meant to get one around here?
With a bit of skill, you can make it yourself. All you need for the hood is a piece of leather. You'll need to hang fragrant herbs around the collar. Something like mint or sage.
Might as well perfume myself all over.
You jest. But yes. The less foul air you breathe in, the better.
You can use the workbench in the alchemical workshop to make it.
All right. I'll be off then.
Best of luck. And God be with you.
And with you.
Oh, I ran into leather so many times and I didn't pick it up. There's Zena.
Oh no. Maddie, you poor thing.
Oh, it's Maddie.
Wasn't one illness enough for you?
Well, it starts to peak this year. Maddie, no. Don't die, Maddie. There's the painting by Voita. Where did I see leather? It was like on the undergrounds and outside in the barns, I think. Is it? Take all the medicine we can get. gonna go to the barns.
I'll have to watch out for those patrolling knights.
As long as God will.
Oh, I can't let him see me? Oh, yeah, I am forbidden to fucking leave. I thought he meant outside the walls. I mean, outside the damn monastery itself. Wait, what is this?
I've got a few more.
What do you want to know?
Can you tell me where to find the...
You can get the rope and leather almost anywhere. I'd say, and you can gather herbs from Yocham's...
And the recipe for the fray...
The monastery library has extensive...
How will the...
Well, if you wear it properly, you shouldn't get infected. Or not so easily, at least. The herbs and oil purify the air around you, and the mask stops you breathing in the foul air.
And once I've got all the...
Once you've got everything you need, there's a bench in the alchemical... I'm not the handiest with this sort of thing, but if I can sew the mask, hanging herbs on it should be a cinch.
That's all. Is there anything I can help you?
Leave the treatment to us. But Dinesh did mention he's been having trouble with Solarius.
What's it about?
About food supplies. Even before the monastery was closed, old Julian was a miser. But now we have to haggle over every morsel.
You really think I can do something about it?
Couldn't hurt to try. Go and speak to Dinesh. He'll explain what's what.
Can I...
Of course. No problem.
God be with you.
You best move along.
Hey, get out of here!
Tell me some...
What do you want to know?
Where are you from?
I was born in Zadar. That is in Dalmatia by the sea. I grew up at my uncle Stepan Latkovich's court. Until recently, he governed a huge estate in central Croatia, Dalmatia, and Slavonia.
Until recently?
After an unfortunate event, our lands and properties went to Sigismund's father-in-law, Hermann of Scilly.
What do you mean by unfortunate event? The one that cost you your properties?
It was a little misunderstanding, which became known as the Bloody Sabor of Krzewcy.
Sabor?
An assembly of the foremost representatives of nobility and political power in the country. And at this particular assembly, King Sigismund had my uncle, along with most of his people, killed.
Why did Sigismund...
He was still bitter about Nicopolis. But what really angered him was my uncle's support for Ladislaus of Naples. He had long had his eyes set on the throne of Hungary, so you can imagine the king was not pleased.
Don't you want to take revenge?
Alone? Against the entire Holy Empire? I am no madman, unlike my uncle. He paid for betrayal with his life. Our entire family lost everything. Our properties, our standing, our power, our future. And I want to fix it. I wear black as a sign of shame for my family. I will not wear anything else until I regain the king's trust.
You sure you can accomplish that in one lifetime?
Worst comes worst, I'll die in black too. At least it is suited for the grave.
Not that I know many people from Dalmatia, but your name sounds more Hungarian.
And that is on purpose. The name Latkovich is not exactly favored at Sigismund's court, so I have learned to use the Hungarian variant.
How did you end up in Zacharias' service?
I used to serve several important courtiers. I must have made an impression on Master Zacharias because he requested my service specifically. King Sigismund readily agreed, and so it will be 2 years now that I've been serving him.
I heard you've been having some trouble getting supplies for the infirmary.
That's right. Old Julian seems to think the sick can live on decoctions and ointments. We get nothing but scraps.
Well, if they want to let them starve, I don't know why they need 2 famed physicians for it.
My thoughts exactly. I've told him 100 times, but he just keeps saying he's praying for them. As if that would help.
Well, maybe I could try speaking to the Salarius myself and see if I can, persuade him.
I won't stop you, but I've tried everything I could think of. What's your plan?
Try to persuade him. He's bound to respond to something.
That old man only hears what he wants. But good luck.
Our daily bread.
Excuse me.
Get over there, but there's no other way. I gotta get over here. Well, at least need to get inside this main building here. Run, homie. Get in. Get inside. Oh, shit. Run, homie. Run. Okay, I made it in here. Shit. Let's take some food here. Never know what you're gonna need in this quest lines here. Some leather. Maybe down here, I can't remember.
For South Seas.
Hey!
I hear you and Dinesh are having a bit of a dispute over food supplies for the infirmary.
A dispute? Is that what he told you?
Well, not in those words exactly.
I really would like to help, but you must understand that I can't. No one knows how long the monastery will stay closed. The whole convent has to live off the supplies, and if we are to endure, we all have to tighten our belts.
Since you brought up the supplies, how much is actually left? Are we talking days, weeks, months?
Months. Not even in my most hopeful dreams. With small portions, fasting, and assuming we don't get a hailstorm that destroys what's yet to be harvested, we'll last 2 weeks. 3 if we're lucky.
Then Albie had better get a move on. All right then. Let everyone eat a little less. But the sick must come first. Without proper food, they'll be too weak. And even the best medicine won't help them.
Medicine isn't everything. Fervent prayer has cured many a foul affliction.
Man, shut the fuck up.
Look, I know it's difficult for you, but we can't just let the poor infirm suffer in hunger. If you help me, I'll be glad to repay the favor. Is there anything I could do for you?
Well, to tell you the truth, Magpies have built a nest in the tree in the monastery garden. They perch on rooftops, screech like mad, and I can't get any sleep. And they're so brazen. One of them stole my spectacles yesterday. I can't read without them.
I'll see what I can do.
All right. But make it quick.
How else can you save on food?
Other than shrinking portions and thinning out the gruel and broth with water, I can't think of much. When the Black Death ravaged the land, Solarius Vendelin ran the kitchen. They say that even though he had limited supplies, he...
What, perform miracles?
Don't blaspheme! But it's true that he kept most of the Brethren alive, even with famine looming.
Where could I learn more about this Vendelin?
There might be a small manuscript in the library. He wrote it himself once, long ago.
I learned Prague, capital of the Kingdom of Bohemia. For many centuries, it was a rather close neighborhood of several different towns on both banks of the Vltava River. Its greatest prosperity was brought about by Charles IV. Cathedral, Charles University, cool.
Sometimes I regret learning to read. The greatest miracle of medicine is that women have even survived this long.
Get...
Will you let me...
No one's allowed in.
It's a big church. Plenty of ways in. So sooner or later I'll find someone hooked, then I'll remember it. And who knows? Maybe one day you'll need a doctor. Then you'll be glad of my gratitude.
Oh. Having a sawbones o' me might be useful. Especially now. Alright then. Here's the key.
Thanks.
And watch yourself. There's more lads inside, from another crew. And they want nothing to do with us. Arseholes. With a bit of luck, they'll ignore you same as us. But best not bother them.
I'll be careful.
I don't like it one bit. Who even tries moving in? Now of all times. You never know. Well, if you say so. Come on.
do you...
I need to ask you something.
Look, you probably shouldn't be here, right? You heard the talk. They say there's some pestilence going round.
Yeah, that's exactly why I'm here.
Pray the plague away. Man, this is hard. I have to sneak around and find stuff.
I just need to ask a few questions. You help me, I'll help you.
What do you mean?
You work here day in, day out. Barely leaving the place, right? So if you ever need something, I'm your man.
Well, you said you're from the infirmary, eh? I heard you lot have all kinds of medicines over there. Proper strong stuff. I'd like to try something. Because of the plague, of course. You know what I mean. Bring me a couple of files and I'll tell you what I know.
Look what I've got.
Let's see. Thanks. This'll warm me up. Fixed my health. So, what was it you wanted from me?
I mean, fix my
If I
health.
ask a few questions?
Go on. While I'm still sober.
Have you noticed anything odd lately? Suspicious?
What? During work? We're at it from dusk till dawn. No time to be watching what's going on.
Sure, but while you're working, you must hear a thing or two. You know how folk chatter while they work.
Well, I suppose there are two groups of workers here. Us lot working above ground, and another lot working down in the crypt. We don't talk to each other much.
Why not?
They're a right bunch of bastards. Maybe because they've been at it longer than us. They hardly ever come up before we knock off. Some of them probably even sleep down there. Ugh.
Getting all sick, that's where it's coming from.
Why are there two crews here?
We take care of everything above ground. They're dealing with that collapse into the crypt. We hardly ever see each other.
Where can I find the other crew?
Their tents are right next to the monastery wall.
Who's in charge of your lot?
Andra, our foreman. But the work's clearly laid out. He doesn't have time to be breathing down our necks all the time.
I haven't seen him around. Where can I find him?
No idea. Truth be told, I haven't seen him myself in a while.
And that doesn't strike you as odd?
You think, what, he's sick too?
Well, he's definitely not in the infirmary. Hopefully he's all right. Thanks. That'll be all.
Don't you know there's a quarantine?
What's that? Well?
Go. Got me some leather. Oh, I'm still looking for shit, eh? Some more leather. Oh shit.
Now that looks a bit dodgy.
Oh yeah, I just realized. Yeah, this he's got a golden crucifix. This is a worker's tent. There's a lot of people there have a lot of expensive stuff with them. Why is that? Oh, is this a ladder? Oh, it's to get in here. Okay, so we got her. Search the cryptus last. How do I get in? Come on, dude. Hurry up.
There's nothing here for you.
No.
So here you are. Now I've got you.
All right. You caught me. I surrender.
The abbot will decide what to... And I don't want to hear any excuse.
I'll call...
Henry, I won't talk. Instead of helping, I'll be care for the sick, or at least praying you... For the sake of my friendship with Albic, I'm willing to overlook your transgression. Follow the knights to the infirmary, and no more
Oh, fuck that. Took away the stuff I found. Okay, it doesn't matter. It's like right here.
What do you want?
Are you kidding? Come on.
Why are you rummaging around over there, you
Now that looks...
Oh, wow, wow. Can you fuck off? Why is he there now? Get out of there. Get lost.
What are you doing here?
Now that looks a bit dodgy.
Damn it! That door's supposed to be closed. What? What are you doing here?
Okay, so I'm gonna try and get here. Which the only way I went in there was which way? It was this way. He's in the way. This way. It's the next building over. How do I get there? Jeez, how many of them are there? Actually, maybe I can get away this way? Need to get... No, I'm heading away. Need to go this way.
Supposed to be here? What's it going to be?
Oh, I did it. Jesus fucking Christ. Fuck. What else did we find from that? I was curious. Hungarian Florin.
I've got your spec.
Show me. Are they all?
Don't worry.
Praise the Lord. Without them, I'd be like a mole.
And what about our deal?
Don't come at me with Latin, lad. If you have the nerve to ask, just say what you want.
You said you consider giving the infirmary a larger food share.
Did I say that?
Aye. In return for bringing back your spectacles from the magpie nest I had to knock down.
So, are my spectacles the only thing you found in the nest?
And there was more in there. Why?
I realized I'm missing some other things too. Those thieving pests are smarter than I thought. Go on then, hand over the rest.
All right then. So... here. Now what about the food?
All right, here's your share.
Nice. Alright, so it's easier to tell. Oh, the guards are at night. Oh, shit. Need to get to the library, too. Oh, shit. What the fuck?
You're not supposed to be here.
I'm sorry.
Where am I? The hell?
Mother Mary, full of grace, plead to your Son for us. Lord, hear our prayers. Give us the strength.
Close the door. There's a fucking library. Fucking God. Hurry up.
Forgive the intrusion, Brother Locke.
An apology will not spare us this dreadful illness, but obeying the abbot's orders might. Haven't you heard them? I moved in here so I could continue my work and keep the mandated solitude. So leave me in its safe embrace and go away.
I understand, but I've come on an urgent matter.
And I'm urgently asking you to leave me be. I don't want to catch the illness and stand before the Lord. Not yet.
Brother Librarian, I understand your fear, but remember our Lord Christ. Did he fear the lepers? And what did he say to the Samaritan who returned from the church to thank him?
Your faith has healed you.
You see? There's no need to fear the dreadful illness if your soul is pure.
So you believe this illness is a test for us?
Well, yes, I think it might be. But I'm only guessing. I wouldn't dare pass judgment on the Lord's intention.
Ah, you've spoken wisely and humbly. I can never compare to our Lord Christ, but in your words I find comfort and a spark of hope.
May I ask you a favor, then?
But please, keep it brief.
Brother Librarian, I need your help.
What is it?
This might sound odd, but do you have that book where I could find a recipe for aromatic oil?
My answer may sound even odder. I do. It's on the stand over there. One of my brothers was searching for a recipe, an oil for hardened heels, from working out in our garden. Perhaps it will be of use to you as well.
Kitty! Kitty!
half badgers.
Crayfish, the poor man's salmon, by Salarius Vendelin. Ah, this must be what Julian was talking about. Might come in handy. Seems Vendelin at least had a sense of humour.
Oof, took a while to find, but I found it.
I suppose I should look by the pond or the hatcheries.
Shit, I gotta sneak into the pond. Alright, how many save your snaps? I need a bit more. Okay, still got one left. Okay. I'm gonna stop right here because we gotta get up early, but yeah, I think I'm pretty much set for what comes next. Doing pretty good so far.